Markie Post always looked comfortable in the spotlight. Welcome to the channel Star Spotlight. Looking back at the photographs that continue to circulate today, it's easy to understand why people remember her that way. The smile felt effortless. The confidence seemed natural. She appeared to belong exactly where she was. What those pictures couldn't fully capture was the woman behind them. For many viewers, Markie Post became a familiar presence during some of television's most memorable years. She brought warmth to every role, especially during her time on Night Court, where audiences connected with her intelligence, charm, and easygoing grace. She seemed approachable in a world that often felt larger than life. That connection didn't happen by accident. Success arrived gradually. Long before she became a recognizable face, she spent years working, learning, and waiting for opportunities that were never guaranteed. Like many actors, she understood rejection. She understood uncertainty. And she understood the quiet fear that comes with chasing a dream that may never fully arrive. Perhaps that's why her success felt so genuine. As her career flourished, photographs helped shape a public image that many people still remember today. They showed elegance, confidence, and the kind of poise that television audiences admired. Over time, those images became part of her legacy. They helped create a version of Markie Post that felt almost effortless. Real life, of course, is rarely that simple. Away from the cameras, she experienced the same questions that touch so many lives. How do you hold on to your identity when millions of people think they already know you? How do you navigate an industry that constantly changes while remaining true to yourself? Markie seemed to answer those questions with quiet consistency. She focused on her family, valued meaningful relationships, and approached her work with professionalism rather than ego. Friends often described her kindness before they mentioned her success. As the years passed, she faced personal challenges with remarkable dignity. There was resilience in her story, though she rarely made it the center of attention. She continued moving forward, carrying herself with the same grace that audiences had admired for decades. That may be why her photographs still resonate today. They aren't simply reminders of a television star at the height of fame. They're windows into a life that balanced public admiration with private strength. And perhaps that's the lasting lesson of Markie Post. The images people remember first tell only part of the story. The deeper story is about perseverance, humility, and a woman who remained authentically herself in a world that often rewards performance over sincerity. Years after her most famous roles, that authenticity remains her greatest legacy. If Markie Post's story brought back memories for you, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy thoughtful documentaries celebrating the people behind the public image, consider liking this video and subscribing to Star Spotlight for more stories worth remembering.